Have you ever wondered where chop suey, a dish so popular in Chinese-American cuisine, actually comes from? This culinary concoction, a delightful mishmash of meats, eggs, and vegetables stir-fried and served over rice or noodles, has long been a mystery. Is it authentically Chinese or an ingenious creation from Chinese immigrants in America? There are a few theories that attempt to unravel this food enigma. One school of thought suggests that chop suey is the brainchild of Chinese immigrants who, in their new home, combined familiar cooking techniques with available ingredients, giving birth to this unique dish. Another theory points towards the Taishan region of China, where a dish bearing striking similarities to chop suey is said to have existed for centuries. However, the lack of concrete historical evidence makes both theories equally compelling and curious. So is chop suey an authentic Chinese dish, or a brilliant creation of Chinese immigrants? The debate continues. One of the most popular tales about chop suey's origin takes us back to the late 19th century in America. Imagine the bustling streets of San Francisco, filled with the aroma of diverse cuisines, a melting pot of cultures. Here, Chinese immigrants were carving out a new life for themselves, thousands of miles away from home. To survive, they opened restaurants, offering their unique culinary skills to the American populace. But they faced a challenge: how to make their traditional dishes appealing to the American palate. So they began to adapt, using locally available ingredients and tweaking their recipes. They invented new dishes, ones that blended the flavors of East and West. Among these culinary innovations was a dish that would go on to become a household name across the United States: chop suey. Legend has it that chop suey was born out of necessity one late night in a Chinese restaurant. A group of customers stumbled in, demanding food long after the kitchen had closed. The chef, not wanting to turn them away, scrambled together whatever ingredients he had left: bits of meat, bean sprouts, celery, and egg, and stir-fried them all together. This hodgepodge of ingredients served over rice was an instant hit. The customers loved it, and word quickly spread about this new exotic dish. Soon, chop suey was being served in Chinese restaurants all over the country. It was a testament to the Chinese immigrants' ability to adapt, to take what was available and turn it into something extraordinary. But while this tale is widely accepted, it's not the only one. Other stories suggest chop suey was a dish enjoyed by Chinese laborers working on the Transcontinental Railroad, while others claim it was a favorite meal of Qing dynasty officials. This tale paints chop suey as a symbol of Chinese immigrant adaptation and resilience in a new land. But is there more to the story? On the other side of the globe, in the Taishan region of China, locals claim chop suey as their own. This region is known for its simple yet hearty cuisine, and chop suey fits the bill perfectly. It's a dish that embodies the Taishanese culinary philosophy of making the most out of available ingredients, transforming them into a nourishing and flavorful meal. Local lore tells of hard-working farmers who would come home after a long day in the fields and toss together a quick stir-fry using whatever vegetables they had on hand, along with some scraps of meat or tofu. This humble stir-fry, they say, is the real chop suey. And it's not just the ingredients that align with Taishan cooking. The method of quickly stir-frying the ingredients in a hot wok is quintessentially Chinese, preserving the freshness and flavors of the components. So, is chop suey a product of Taishan culinary traditions, or is it a symbol of Chinese-American immigrant history? The jury is still out. As we've seen, the origin of chop suey is a tale told in two parts, each as compelling as the other. On one hand, we have the American narrative, a story of immigrants adapting their cuisine, creating a dish that symbolizes their struggle and success in a new land. This theory is bolstered by the fact that chop suey, as we know it today, is virtually absent from traditional Chinese menus. On the other, we have the Chinese tale, a story of an ancient dish born out of necessity and ingenuity, passed down through generations and brought across the ocean by Chinese immigrants. This theory is supported by older Chinese texts mentioning a dish remarkably similar to what we know as chop suey. Both theories, each with its own set of evidence, paint a vivid picture of a dish steeped in history, culture, and controversy. In the end, whether a product of adaptation or tradition, chop suey remains a delicious testament to the rich and complex history of Chinese cuisine.